okay? And the thing that I heard that really changed my life is this statement. I heard one time a CEO say one time in a convention, and it really stuck with me, and I think this applies to the situation. He says there comes a time in someone's life that something comes along with such sheer magnitude that you simply have to change the priorities in your life. You see, I heard that statement at a time he was talking about his company, but I tell you, I truly believe that is applicable to this situation because this is a game changer. And when I say game changer, let me explain to you why I say game changer. You have a company. The company's called Data Network Affiliates. They just launched, they just pre-launch started February 1st. They're officially launching the 16th of February. What they're going to do, I truly believe, will revolutionize network marketing as we know it. The ownership behind this thing, I'm not sure if you guys have heard the name, but I know you have. If you're in the business world, if you're out there in mainstream, it looks people up, you would have definitely heard, or you should have heard, of Dean Bleckman. This is an incredible individual. He's the CEO and founder of this. He's from Twin Labs, one of the founders of that. A multi-billion-dollar conglomerate in nutrition company. This is the guy. He rolls with the Donald Trumps. He rolls with the big boys. He has some certain people on speed dial that's incredible. I'll tell you, he basically is backing. He's with this opportunity, and the things that he has in mind will truly bring, I think, not just our company, this company, but I think network marketing to a whole other level. I don't know if you guys really watched when Donald Trump kind of basically talked about opening his company and what he did for network marketing. I think there was, people, even though people made millions and even billions in the industry, you still had this kind of funny feeling about this type of business. But now, with Donald Trump and so many different others getting into the mainstream getting into this opportunity because they see how cost efficient, how lucrative this opportunity is, people are starting to respect it more. I believe Data Network Affiliates, with the leadership of Dean Bleckman and, of course, Donald Kessler and many other executive teams, will change the face of network marketing forever, and I think it will start because of this opportunity. And let me explain to you why I say this. And I say this from the bottom of my heart. Why I say this, because it's not every day you hear of an opportunity, a true opportunity where you can go out and get started with an opportunity for free. Like, this opportunity is free. You can join for free. You can get started with, we call it DNA for short, Data Network Affiliates, for free. That's FREE. Nothing comes cheaper than that. And it's not just temporary. It is a permanent thing. How in the world can you figure out this can happen? I'm going to kind of break down a few things to you, and then basically we'll kind of move on with some other leadership, and also we'll try to see if we'll get Mr. Kessler on the line to kind of paint the vision as we wrap up this call. But anyway, let's kind of go through what am I talking about. First of all, you join the company for free. Okay, and you don't have to pay anything to maintain this company to make money with it. I think what makes it unique for network marketing, most companies, usually they may have a free option, but then after that you have to pay some kind of money down the line to work the program. But what I love about it is that if you choose not to, there are some upgrades to this program. Don't get me wrong. There is a small upgrade you can upgrade to get extra bonuses and so on and so forth. But if I tell you the numbers that you can potentially make. And by the way, I'm about to share some numbers with you. I'm not here to make income claims, okay? I'm not telling you you're going to get started and make $1 gazillion, even though you probably could if you work hard. But I'm going to show you that this opportunity, the real opportunity for people, real people, I don't call this a network opportunity, network marketing opportunity. I call it like a civilian opportunity where the people from the regular walks of life will get introduced to this industry because of what this company is doing. In this market, in this time, the way we're working right now, there are people who don't have jobs. People are laid off. They have a lot of problems. What are the two biggest things people usually talk about as a negative with network marketing? Number one, they talk about, well, you got to pay some money to get started. You have no other option. If you're not spending money, you're not going to make money with it, right? So you got to spend money. Or you got a product to sell. You know, you got to go door to door, sell, stuff to your friends, or or whatever that may be. And let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with that, because there's some companies that have made billions in that industry, and there are people who well off who will never have to work a day in their lives because of that industry. So I respect that. But I think it's a little easier, how much easier for a brand new person to get involved with a network marketing company that does not have to worry about paying a fee to get started. You can get started with DNA, with Data Network Affiliates for free. You can maintain and make money for the rest of your life with data, with DNA for free. And let me tell you how it works. I want you to imagine what they're in see, the key word is data. They're in the data gathering business. How do they make their money? They make it from gathering data. Their flagship service is, of course, they'll be working with tagging license plates. That's one aspect of it. But also, it won't just stop there. I know they have ideas for businesses and many other areas where they'll be gathering data. Your job in getting started with this is simply gathering information. And let's talk about the information you'll be gathering right now. Let's look at the simplicity of our flagship situation currently now, dealing with license plates. Now, I got to tell you, there's so many statistics of why people need to do this, and let me kind of put all the misnomers out there. This is not an opportunity to go out there because we're telling people to get license plates so we can repossess cars. This is not a repossession type company. That's not what it's built on. Now, this company is basically dealing with, I'm talking about saving lives. I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure you heard of Amber Alert. It saved over 497 people. But guess what? Amber Alert, I think, costs about over $100 million a year, or some kind of astronomical number. Don't quote me on the figures here. But, it saves some lives. But the system we have in place, I want you to imagine, if your daughter, if you have a daughter or a son, or your niece, your nephew, or a family member, something happened, and they got kidnapped, or something happened to their family, or someone got molested, someone got raped, or something happened detrimental, and they drove away, and they got away, and someone was able to basically look at a plate number, and with that plate number, they can go to a database and basically get an idea and a pattern of that particular situation. That information could save lives. There are so many things that this thing can do. It's incredible. Let's kind of go through the process very quickly so you get an idea. I want you to imagine very briefly, you get started for free. And the only requirement that you have, something that you're required to do once a month, you can literally do over a cup of coffee, 10 minutes. You simply step out your house and walk down the street, or go to any particular, you're coming out running errands. You simply write down 20 license plates. That's your only, you write it down, write that information. That's your only requirement to basically be qualified to start getting paid with this process. That's the first thing. Now, of course, the only thing you have to do, that's one. But the second thing is you're looking to get as many other people to do so. We're going to work with the magic number 10, because I love 10, because I think 10 is an easy number to multiply. I'm going to show you how the potential income you can work and make by joining a program for free, and also not having to pay, and getting other people to join it for free, and simply by gathering the data I'm about to share with you, make the kind of income we're showing. If you were to basically go out, you come and get your 20 and get 10 people to do the same, just 10. We're not talking about 20, 30, 50, 10 people to join something for free and to simply go out and get some information, like just looking at a license plate number, just writing that down. You write that down, you write the location, maybe the time, and you're pretty much done, all right? You get 20, you get them basically do 20 of those a month. Each person is required to do 20. And you have 10 people direct to you that do that. And now that's on your first level. And we're going to count 5 levels down. So you have level 1 that has 10 people. And those 10 people, you just duplicate the same process. They get their 10 on level 2. And then after that, they get their 10 on level 3. By the time you hit your 5th level, I want you to hold your horses right now. I want you to hold on to your pants, hold on to whatever. You would make $222,000. That's $222,220 within that month. Now, I know some of your brains just shut down. I'm sorry. I know some of you don't believe what I just said, but let me tell you something. If I was 80% wrong, but just 20% right, what would that be? a little over $40,000. I'm talking about an opportunity where people can join for free. They don't have to sell a darn thing, nothing whatsoever, but simply gather some information and start paying off some debt, start living their lives. I mean, there's so much more to this compensation plan when it comes to the bonus